We were. Okay. This time I unmuted my mic, so that's good. My Nox window is still unsized, or is still sized wrong. So we'll fix that, and okay, should be good to go. Boy, right as I start, Amelia walks in to yell at me. Man, she's good at that. Man, she is good at that. All right. Hi, Vegars. Okay, let me pick a station. It's really always the same stations. Pretzel locked all their music. But, oh well. It is what it is. Hey, ADN. Alright, let's listen to this for now and see what happens. So let's start by doing this. Oh. I hate this on mouse. I hate it so much. I can never get 3. I guess I don't really need to. Oh, I got a can! Woo! Finally. So, I'm at... Not you. I am at... Hey, C. Torimu. I'm at 3 of 7. But I've been using all my gold pet food to try and increase... Hi, M. Rizki. I've been using all my gold pet food to try and level up Pester's potentials. So his potentials are starting to look pretty good. But I have still not yet actually managed to replace this one because speed 25 is still the highest that I have seen in all of my rerolls. So we'll keep it like that for now. So what I've decided to do is I think I'm going to go in on Nyx. Nyx is definitely good, but assuming I play well enough, or assuming I do well enough, I should be able to reach... Oh, whoops. Where's my keys? I should be able to just barely reach... Maybe not, actually. I might be short. I need 120 more keys, and I don't know where I'm going to get the gems to do it. That's kind of a problem, actually. That's kind of a problem. I was gonna try and pull 3 rounds of Nyx, but I might be short by, like, 50 keys? Then it... Actually, wait a minute. Doesn't Fuse give a bunch of keys? Fuse gives 40 keys. How about Tavern? Tavern gives 8. So actually, I should be able to get 48 keys, and then if I manage to get like 70 from Peaks, I'll be pretty good. Marco, your pets are better than mine. My pets are not good at all. So I have 3 at 200, and then my last one's at 80. So you have... Hi, Kyler. So you're at 5 of 25. I need 7 plus 17, so I need 4. You are 26 cans ahead of me. So, good job. I don't know how you got so high, but I can just attribute it to bad luck on the familiar quest, because that seems to be a thing. Alright, where else can I get some keys? That's 48 keys for free from the Fuse event. Where else gives keys? Does this give keys? No. This actually does not give gold keys. Okay, then so be it. Hi, Chris. Happy holidays to you, too. Where can I get gold keys? 20 straight? Jeez. I went like 14 days without getting them multiple times in a row. multiple times in a row. Hi, Fast Killer. Sigurd skin necessary. None of the skins are necessary. If anything, Nyx's skin is really good, but it's not necessary by any means. There, because of the variance in gold in hero stats, thanks to pets and stuff, none of the skins can really be considered necessary at this time. But definitely Nyx is very, very good. His is very good. Emir's is actually pretty good. And then Sigurd's is good, but it's like whatever. Alright, so here's my plan. I'm going to try and make it to 3 rounds of Sigurd. And so that'll give me 3 copies plus 2 up chests, so 5 copies. So that'll give me 5, plus 1 I'll get from login 6, plus 1 that I already have here, 7. So I'll have 7 copies. So that's all. And then if I make him T1, that's 8 copies. And then if I get, where is it? I'm planning to spend, because of the donation, if I get this one, that's 9 copies. So I should be able to end up in 9 copies. Or if I don't get that one, or if I use this on someone, oops, it's always something wrong. If I use this on someone else, then Nyx, I could stop at 8 copies and pull some Miracle Eyes. Top 3 red skins at this time is probably Sigurd, Emir, and Nyx. Let me see. Skuld, Hodor, Detlef, all in T4. Yeah, I counted that one, Chris. Bryn, Viv, Kurt, Phoenix, Lorelei, Valk, Skuld, Hodor, Detlef, or Thondi. So I would say Hodor, Skuld, Bryn, Viv, Kurt, and then either Phoenix or Valkyrie, depending on kind of, you got to play with that one a little bit. You can tank either with Phoenix, or if you're using Valkyrie, then you can tank with Vivienne. Viv's new skin is not obtainable with red shards, which is the question at hand. The question is, what are the three best red skins? And Vivienne's does not count. So of the 3, it would probably just be these 3. Emir, Nyx, and Sigurd. Mayank, you tell me. I know nothing about Nyx. I know that he's strong. I know that most of his damage comes from the opponent rather than himself, unless he is max leveled alongside. And I know that he's very difficult to kill. Is that enough to be S+ tier? I don't know. I actually am not so sure about that. I don't think he's going to be super amazing in Den Planet Trial, because he's got to take a lot of damage to do a lot of damage. And being hard to kill doesn't mean anything. If you go 15 rounds and don't kill them, it doesn't mean anything. You still lose. So, I don't know. You tell me. By definition, by having him, he has to make a significant difference in both PvE and PvP. And I'm not convinced that he's all the way there for PvE yet. If someone can prove me wrong, so be it. I don't know any better. I'm willing to take all testimony from players that have him and have used him. But the one guy that has him with, like, hey, Envision, the one guy that has him and has, like, Mythic 2 Sands of Time said that he's really good, but he's not broken. And that's all I've got to go on. In peaks, he's very, very annoying to play against. I wouldn't know about using him because I've never seen him. I saw him, I think, once in 10 fights. Good night, Fast Killer. Thanks for stopping in. Did I not do my dailies yesterday? That's not right. I could have sworn I did them. That's weird. Okay. So, man, I don't know if I can make it to enough keys. I don't have enough gems. This is actually quite a problem. Because I need to get a bunch of gems in time to do I need to buy keys. Where am I going to get the gems for it? That's a problem. How many gems are in here? It feels like not enough. What happened today? Nothing? Not really enough gems in here. Higher levels for the... Wait, but Angel, you can. You just need the Nyx copies. I mean, saying that you can't is incorrect, because clearly you can. You just have to have the copies to do it. Pulled 3 rounds and made it T1. Yeah, I don't know if I can make it to 3 rounds. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Okay, actually, let's take a look. So I have 10, 18 keys. How many keys are here? 1, 2... Oh my god, there's no keys in here. Oh my god, there's no keys in here. There's only 2 keys in here! Hi, Gum. Oh no, where am I gonna get keys from? Oh no. Oh no. Hunter, honestly, the problem with asking for advice like that is I can only suggest heroes that you probably don't have, but Walnir is a great early tank, Vivian is a great early healer, and Nyx is solid support. Valkyrie and Aiden are good there, Olivia not so great. You probably can trash Olivia and Aiden and try to find someone else, but if you ask me who, I'm really going to end up only suggesting heroes you don't have, like Brynn, Kurt, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the big damage. Bale, Brynn, Kurt, Bale. Gum, honor ended. That's it. That is the end of my interactions with the rest of the servers. Nyx's support, he is capable of damage, but his damage comes from... A lot of his damage comes from him reflecting it. Twitch game tag. Oh, I thought I did! I did! What the hell? I changed it on Twitch. I legit went on Twitch and changed it. And you're telling me it didn't change? What the hell? I legit went on Twitch and changed this, and it didn't change. Oh my god. That's really dumb. Okay. So that means that I cannot change it before I start streaming. I have to change it during the stream. Wow, that's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. Okay, but now I know. Now I know why people come in and tell me I'm streaming the wrong game, even though I went to Twitch and changed it. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, so is that it? There's nothing I can do except for wait. I don't even know if I can make it to another No, I'll make it, because I'll be pulling keys. I feel like today was a waste of a day. I shouldn't have streamed today. I should have streamed Wednesday. Because all I have today is Expedition and Peaks. So let's do Expedition. Hey, Axel. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hunter, they all those three... You can use Detlaf in place of probably Olivia, but you're not going to get anything amazing from that. Hey, Murad. Detlaf is not great before T4. It feels like I shouldn't try. Artifactor bosses, Scroller 88. Wow! If you have those and you are asking those questions, I feel like you're not playing enough with what you spent money on. That is a hell of a question. But no, the answer is the 88 is better. Or not, sorry. The scroll is better. The scroll is just much better. Wow. To just have a scroll and not know what you're holding on to. What a world to live in. Murad, you really... You know how dead my server is, and you really think that that's going to happen? I think this is... I feel like this is doomed. I don't think I'm going to try this. The Mythic 3 scroll is amazing. It's super strong. Alright, screw it. Let's just try with 50. Oh, you want to see my Nyx? Let me show you my Nyx. He is right here. This is my best Nyx right here. Level 1. Level... Olivia at 7. Don't bother returning her. You can continue on taking her to 9 stars and you will eventually fodder her to someone else. Alinar, you don't need to pull any, but if you want to save 6 rounds for the Heaven Hero, you can pull like 300 for Nyx if you want. Alright, I lied. My Nyx is now level 100. Super strong. Super strong. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Is he not super strong? 31,000 power? 31,000? Murad, seriously. My cluster is dead. Why do you ask questions that... I mean, prepare to be blown away. Prepare to be blown away by how much people have spent on this event. Pretty amazing, huh? Super strong. Look how active my cluster is. So, yeah. You think any of these people have a T4 Nyx? Alinar, if I knew the answer to that, I would be a millionaire and I would not be streaming Taptap. That's probably the best answer I can give you. What is Miracle Eye event? What? What? It's where you pull Miracle Eyes and you get rewards. Vidya, if you start from now, you can probably get to about 650, 700 keys. Starting from now. Maybe 700. And that's only assuming that you haven't already played your peaks. I know that there are very, very active servers that people spend a whole buttload of money on. Mine is not one of those. And hi, Jayesh. So we're just going to run through this. I think if I get this 50, I'm going to be shocked, actually. These are some annoying-ass buffs. Miracle. Next miracle event is Nyx. Remember, Murad, I don't play the same way Bold does. Bold plays to optimize what he has to be better than other people and all of that. And I don't care about that. I don't care about being number one. I care absolutely zero about trying to be number one. Hi, Nick. That's why I don't bother sitting at the top of the arena until I get there with my 2 free hits a day. I don't try in Team Arena. I put barely any effort into Void and all of that. I do not care about being number one. I don't care about getting that 2 billion damage hit on Void Boss. And yeah, it just doesn't matter. Alright, Envision, remember how you said that Expedition just wasn't easier? Look at this. This is my team at 12. This is what I'm fighting at 12. How is this not easier? I didn't see a single team with more than 3 T5s all the way through. Is that not, like, drastically easier? Uh-oh, my Bale is exiled. The thing was, he was fighting so hard to be number one that he was trying to optimize on himself. And the game gave him no room to optimize more upon himself. And it just made it harder. And so he was so far at the top that there was nowhere to go up. But he wanted more up. And I mean, it's okay to want that, but for all the rest of us, if they add more things to... Envision, you know that the fights in Expedition are not limited to cluster, right? You know that the people that I'm fighting here are not on my cluster. It's not your the people that you fight all the way through, it's not from your cluster. Unless they changed that. Because it used to not be like that. Before, it was all sorts of random people. Well, let's see here. Actually, let's check. It is cluster? I don't think it was before. In the old Expedition, I don't think it was. I fully expect to lose this. Pink Bull is from your server? Hold on. So the 4 that I fought are from GH3. Hi, Victor. This was... who? Whoops. No, I hit the wrong button. I don't know what server this guy was. Okay, this is GH5. Well, the point is, before the change, starting from 7, I would see full T5 teams. And I don't anymore. So there are, you know, a good 20, 40 people that have that on my cluster. And I don't, and I used to see all of them all the time, and this time I don't. Angel, yeah, it's up to 6 rounds maximum now. It's like this fight right here would have been against someone with all T5s. This one would have been. Oops, I lost my tank. Oof, they killed me. Oh well, whatever. I don't care. I got 50. I'm good with 50. These buffs are crazy. My goal is to play and have fun with what I'm doing. I'm playing for myself. I'm not playing for anyone else. I'm not playing to be number one. I'm just playing to enjoy what I'm doing. And as long as I have fun leveling up heroes and gathering heroes, then that's good enough. Wait a minute, what level is this guy? He's 153 with 637 power. No! Are we full? We're not even full. I actually can't stop anybody from joining right now because I feel like... Oh no, this guy quit. He had 700. Probably deleted his team. So we're gonna try and keep... Oh, well. Let's keep people over 5 million. Nope. Nope. Rune for Nyx, you tell me. Probably Death Break. Assuming that... I do not care about being top ranking for Void Boss. I use all my hits. I try to land somewhere not like in the top 20 and then I just stop. I don't go back to it to make sure that I landed within the top 5 or whatnot. At the end of every ranking, I actually have no idea what I score. I just open my box and go, oh, that's what I got. $110. Why do I... What? Old will absolutely be heaven hero. 100%. That was a given. Well, the heaven hero, the next one coming is heaven. Whether or not it's old remains to be seen. That seems to be the overwhelming consensus from people, but there is no guarantee that it actually will be. Like, but you know, most likely it will be. Tsar, I'd say this event is going okay for me. So my goal then is, if I pull 2 rounds of keys, I should make it to over 1,000, and then buying the package should put me at 100 to get this, which will get me a copy of Nyx. So again, I'll have 5 from keys, 1 from luck before the event, so 6, 1 from the free login, 7, 1 from making him T1, 8, and if I get this one, 9. Guppy, nobody knows. Again, if I thought that I could predict anything with any accuracy for old, I would be a millionaire and not streaming Taptap. Is Nyx in the lore? Yes. Nyx is absolutely in the lore right here. The Hell Noble Nyx. But Nyx had a child with I forgot who. Nyx had a child with somebody, and Nyx is, I guess, old, and their daughter was Freya. Ow, ow, it should be permanent. So Freya is the daughter of Nyx, and her older sister Old. So here, Old fell in love with Nyx and gave birth to a daughter, Freya. There's your answer. So that's why, because Nyx came out, it's likely that the other hero will be Old. Could be a mage, could be a cleric, could be, honestly, could be anything. So, most likely it'll be Old, but whoever really knows. That means I gotta save my purple, huh? Hi, Demas. Merry Christmas to you, too. Do I have any cool friend requests? Nope. I want to get people that are like 160 or something, but all I get are low levels. And then people that quit. Oh, Oresai Kyo quit. Hiedrius quit. Wow, alright. The 3 holy sisters are all clerics. Let me see. What other is there? So Lindbergh and Zexanoth are brothers, and they're both assassins. Who else is related in this game? I don't know who else is like actually related. Hey, Notch. I don't know anyone else. 3 Sigurds or Rag. If it's your 3rd Rag, then you probably don't need it that much. Probably the Sigurds benefit you more. Where am I from? Los Angeles, California, USA. So, that was Expedition. That was whatever. I'm done with this. I'm not playing this again. Take my 50 and quit. Huh. That's cool if it's within cluster. Hopefully that gets deader and deader, but still, you do fight some high-end teams. And less important than the teams are the crazy buffs they make you take, which is just not fun. Alright, so I guess now my goal is to get as many keys as I can get from peaks, so I guess today will be a shorter stream. I have to figure out where I'm gonna get, like, another... Why did Bold quit? So... As far as the bottom line, it was because the Sands of Time artifact was so pay to win, completely outdid all the Tears of the Goddess, all the Ragnaroks he did. It just beat all of those. And for them to release something new and basically squander all the money he spent getting like 16 Tears of the Goddess and I don't know however many Ragnaroks, for them to just throw all that in the trash was really one of the final straws. But, I mean, he'd been complaining about being bored for months. I said it from the beginning, I'm gonna keep saying this, but the T5 update was trash. The T4 era was fun. But as soon as T5 came out, I knew it. It was just gonna be bad. I told everybody it was gonna be bad. And I've never liked it from the start, so... I don't think anybody has truly enjoyed their time in Taptap since the T5 update. And, you know, that's a cruel thing to say, but I think I can be pretty confident in saying it. How's my Nyx? Oh, he's super strong. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's super strong. I bet you... he could kill a fly. Maybe. Maybe he might not. Maybe he might miss. I don't think he has any accuracy. So he might miss that fly. Oh well. Hi, Mahmad. Ah, look at my amazing team. Like, there was absolutely nothing to like about the T5 update. Absolutely nothing. The Gingerbread Man is for a hidden, not hidden, but it's for a tertiary event that you can find all the way at the bottom. Not at the... That... This... What? Where is it? This one. The more you collect, the more packages you can buy. So literally, there is no gain to having them, because all it is allowing you to spend more money. And if you get enough, you can get to Tears of the Goddess, which is, you've got to still pay 70 bucks for it. Waste of time. Waste of time. Don't even worry about the Gingerbread Man. Mamad, the next Miracle Eyes will be Nyx. I have no choice. Peaks is all I have left to do today. And I need the keys desperately. I need to try and get 100 and some odd keys in 3 days. I don't know how I'm going to do that. So I can get like 60, 70 from Peaks. And then I can get 48 from Tavern Fuse. And then I probably need to buy like 40 from Planet Trial. Is that what I should buy? I don't have the gems for that. We'll see. No, Chris, I lost with Nyx at 6 or 7. If you're me, you can lose with any team. I've lost with double Lindbergh at 5. So. Kind of peaks as a joke. You want to take bets on how many times I see Nyx today? Look at this. I can lose with any team. Give me any broken heroes. I'll still lose with them. Let me see if I can find my picture. People keep asking me to redo the top 10 video when it's completely useless. Like, it's impossible to rank at this time. Or like the top 3 of each faction, and that's useless too. Did I lose? It looks like I lost. Yeah, okay. See? I can lose with anything. Like, I can lose with anything. Like, what am I supposed to choose from this junk? How many rounds can I pull for Nyx? Well, I'm trying to see if I can pull 3. So here is a picture that I took. Let me see if this is the right one. Oh, it's called screenshot. Here is one of my fights. I can lose with anything. Look at this. I can lose with this at 5. At 5. So, honestly, it doesn't matter what heroes you give me, I'll still lose at 5. Or 5 or 6. So, that's why it's like, whatever. You know. It's whatever. Yeah, but Chris, I say it and I mean it because I always end at like 260 or something. Aviraj, by pulling for Nyx, I'm abandoning the Heaven Hero. It's either I abandon Nyx and go for the Heaven Hero, or I pull for Nyx and I abandon the Heaven Hero. So, it's one or the other. And Nyx is proving to be pretty amazing, so I don't know, I might as well just pull for him. I can lose with anything. I can lose with anything. This is the true peak skill. So when people ask me for advice in peaks, it's like, I don't want to. I don't want to give advice in peaks, because if you take my advice, you pretty much should do the exact opposite. Anything I think you should do is probably the opposite of what I should be doing. Nyx is quite good in peaks, but I generally don't see him, so... So this is basically how my peaks run go. Medusa is whatever. She's probably not terrible, but... Oh, finally a Nyx. Alright, so let's watch how I can lose at 6 with Nyx. Someone said I should never put Drow in the front or in the back. I don't understand that. Shouldn't that only matter if I'm fighting like Lindberghs? Dominic, honestly, he's still too unknown. Alright, whatever. Let's see. Medusa is solid. Thing is, I was going for something. Oops, no, I'll just keep you. Whatever. Werewolf, a decent 6-star assassin. At 6 stars, he's probably okay. But you're gonna trash him real quick because he's an absolutely trash hero at higher levels. So there's just no point in investing in him, knowing that even if he's strong early, you're going to completely get rid of him. Similar to Rillia, who at one point was the best tank in the game at 6 and 7 stars. And absolutely useless beyond that point. Oh, made it to 5. Made it to 5. This is actually a good 8 team. Oh, okay. Now maybe this team is going to go to 10. Hey, how come all the times I don't see Nyx and then all of a sudden I get 2 of them? My goodness. Ivan, she got a patch this month. Warrior team with Yig. Does Nyx need to be in front? Does it matter if he's in front or not? I have a Minotaur. I guess we can just tank Viraj because I hate MOBA games. Just because they branded it as Pokemon doesn't magically mean that I want to play it. Alright, we'll give this to Minotaur then. We'll do it this way. How often do they add new heroes? It's anywhere from 3 to 12 weeks or so. They've been releasing them very quickly recently, but we yelled at them and made them stop, so... What the hell do I put in the back here? I think this is fine, actually. He has Lindbergh, so I'm gonna leave the Nyxes up front. Alright, let's see. He's got energy on both of them. Can I win with this? I lost my drow. Wow. Okay, so I can get 10 sometimes. Did I fight any Nyxes in those? I don't think I did. They slowed the 2x speed. They slowed the whole game down a bit. I'm not sure what's up with that. They added more animations to the fight and they slowed it all down a little bit, and it's kind of annoying. He was in the back. Oh. Did I lose to him? I honestly just tune out when I play peaks. Like, I don't pay attention to what I'm fighting and where I'm fighting them. Because I'm so used to just losing to utter nonsense. Oh, it was that team that I lost to that had Sigurds, I think. Because there was a lot of hell heroes in that one. But really, I just tune it out. I just kind of expect to lose and am pleasantly surprised every time I actually win a fight. Which... I don't know. Maybe not the wrong attitude, but it is what it is. This is actually not a good team. This is actually not a good team. But, oh well. Oh. Wait. Do I want that? Is Nameless King better than... No, I don't think he is. Like, I want to like Nameless King so much. I actually don't know who's better. I thought Rillia did... She used to do pretty good as tank, but... kind of whatever lately. Oh, I don't have 3 clerics anymore, huh? Yeah, I don't. You exiled my... Oh, I wish Shude was good. I wish Shude was good. Like, I keep trying Shude, and I keep getting disappointed. Like, Shude just disappoints me every single time. Which is so sad because, like, I want her to be good. I want to build her. I want to use her. Oh. Okay. Did someone have an artifact? I don't think so. This is why I don't try. Because that happens. I don't think I made any bad choices that time. And then I just lose at 6. Hi, Vo. Alive is a strong word. Is a strong, strong word. It's limping. It's still, the servers are still up. So by the pure definition of the word, yes, it's alive, but the player base is gradually shrinking. All right, let's go. Let's go. Give me all the low tier warriors. Give me all the low tier warriors. Give me all the high tealing Vegvasiers. Let's go. Let's do stupid stuff. Oh wait. Hey, another Lexar. You, give me that. Let's go. As expected. Give me like a mid-tier warrior. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh wait, he has Ripper. I should have put one of those Lexars in the front. It's true. Is there any method to level up faster? Make sure you auto-click every day for half an hour. That helps. But, oh. Peaks is fun, guys. Peaks is fun. Hi, Diablo. Auto-clicking helps a little bit, but really, leveling up is just time. Alright, whatever. We'll just do random stuff again. So if I win at 5 every time, that's still 5 keys. So I still get 50. 50 plus 48. I feel like I need 130. So I gotta plan around buying 30 more, maybe 40 more. Let's say 30 more. Let's say I only need to buy 30 more. I don't, after doing peaks, I actually don't have the gems for it. Hunter, if I recall, does Den give experience or not? It might not. Oh god, these are just terrible choices. Den doesn't give experience. Did my fuse reset? My fuse resets on Wednesday, so I'll be fusing on Wednesday. Oh no, that's a tough call. Oh, this is a tough call. I always lose with Sigurd, though. Like, I just never do well with Sigurd. I always lose when I use him. I always feel like he fails his 60% and then just loses for me. But like in concept, he's supposed to be one of the he's supposed to be one of the best, but I just always lose with him. It's okay. Oh, maybe I can make it now. All right, all right, all right. All right, let us try our hardest to not... Well, okay. That's a lie. Nothing I'm going to do is anything different than what I was already doing. But maybe I'll lose at 7 this time. It just feels so bad to see Shude. She fell so far. Last boss never managed to make anything of her, I think. He tried, and I think he did really good with a silence team, but I think he said it was still more of a gimmick than anything else. Nyx luck? I got Nyx twice in 5 runs. Is that luck? I think we're not using this word the same way. I don't even know if I want Bone Grip on him. Oh. Oh. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Steven, I think I'm just going to go in on Nyx. I think he's going to be like just another honor filler kind of a hero. I'm kind of over trying to optimize because optimizing is so hard at this point anyway. He seems interesting only in the sense that he's just going to be ridiculously annoying to fight against, and probably also to use, because I feel like you're going to get a lot of timeouts with him. Like, he'll make you think that you're doing well because he survived so long, but you'll time out anyway. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I doing okay here? Oh, what? Alright, alright. Diablo Nyx is really good. Full stop, end of story, Nyx is really good. Oh, well then, that helps. Wait, but I have 3 assassins. Who do I toss? Do I toss Drow? Who do I toss? I feel like I toss Ripper. I kind of feel like I'm not going to lose that bad to this team. Diablo, remember that he has his pet Kuro, who basically increases his HP by 100%. Put Star Shards on Nyx. Am I using Aegina, though? Hi, Shubham. I feel like Aegina is better than Ripper, so I'm gonna use Aegina instead of Ripper. What? Who's missing an artifact? What the heck? Zexanoth, High Devil King. But I'll put speed on her so that she can at least fire. the new gift code, which was it like Xmas Wish TTH, or was there another one beside that? $2021 MXTY. Feel like we have that one written down. When did that one come out? That one came out 3 days ago. Did I use it? I don't remember if I used it. Let me check. Oh, there's a Nyx on this team. I feel like I'm going to time out. I feel like I'm going to time out here. Oh, I won. How to beat Nyx. Luck. I just barely beat him, apparently. I expected I was going to time out there, but somehow I won. Steven, you have a rascal. He's a lot younger than you and lives with you. That's your best answer. Actually, so I don't remember if I actually used this gift code or not. Let's find out. Nope, I already used it. Yeah, it came out 3 days ago, so it's not that unsurprising. So in 6 tries, I have 176 points. 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, 6. What? It would ground me for that? I could have done so much worse. 6 is 6, 5 is 5. Only if you have Rascal, because a lot of us were saving after some people pulled for Lightning, and then they immediately broke everything up by releasing Emir right after, and so it's like nobody really did anything right. Oh, that's my first Bryn in 7 runs. Nyx is just very hard to kill. That's the long and short of it. If you don't have a lot of really good damage along with your regular attacks, you're probably going to time out against him. So your regular attacks need to hurt him just as much as your skills, which means you need to have a lot of high damage heroes. So if you have a lot of support, you'll probably end up losing. So the problem with doing a video of Nyx is that I just don't know enough about how he works. I feel like he does a lot of damage, but I don't know where his damage comes from aside from the reflect. Like, I don't know where his damage actually comes from. So I don't understand him well enough to make a video on him. And because we lost all of our whales that leveled him, now there's very few people that are using him and actually can tell you like what he's good for. And so obviously my own personal experience is 0. You've seen my Nyx, it's 5 stars. I don't have anything to show you guys. I can't test mine. And like, because I can't pull for heroes, I cannot help with information grabbing and testing. The best I was able to do was make like a 6-star one on the Chinese server, and that's clearly not enough to go off of. The meta is moving towards warriors. The meta is moving towards whatever is the power creep of the moment. Like, they just happened to release a bunch of strong warriors in a row. So in this case right now, it's moving to warriors, but that doesn't mean that it's like always going to be warriors or anything. I might be okay with Nyx if he's in the front. I feel like Zexanoth will take him down pretty well. Oh, well then. I feel like these Zexanauts will take out the front line. Hey Bios, welcome back. Qua, I might. I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to just because it'll get me a red star or a red can, but I don't know that I need it, so I'll do it. That guy, I think you haven't looked at the tier list. Valkyrie moved up. Alright, Leo has let me down in peaks every single time. Hi, Nathan. I have never had good results with Leo. You should pull wheel if it comes with event currency, and the event currency is enough to give you an artifact, or is the line in getting a hero or not. All right, let's see here. Petrifying 300. Oh, it doesn't do damage. Oh, 50%. Okay, 50%'s a lot. Dang. When he attacks, he releases skill. What? Holy cow. Wow, silencing him is almost bad. But then this also does damage. Okay. Oh my god, his reflect is so crazy. I didn't realize he had reflect on 2 different stats, or 2 different passives. So his active does 220 to all, plus 320 to 3, plus an extra 200% to anyone with over 50%, which is great on star shards, plus 7% max HP damage. So if he fires first turn, it does 420% to all, 320 to 3 of them, and an extra 7%. Good God! Demas, Nyx is definitely better. But the thing about Ymir versus Nyx is Ymir is more like disabling their team, and Nyx is more about just hurting them, or is more about making them kill themselves at full power. Like, I don't know how to do a video review of this guy. He's kind of just crazy. So the reflect definitely is only against stronger teams. But is that stat enough to matter against like Den Planet Trial. Is that good enough? No, Amir's skin is good. It gives him speed. That is instantly amazing. Speed is amazing. Nyx versus Brynn? For PvP, I would probably take Nyx. For PvE, I would probably take Brynn. Like, Brynn's Gargoyle is just so important for taking on stronger enemies. Alive. His red is... yeah, it's okay. It's not amazing. His real issue is going to be hit rate, I think. So actually, he might want a hit rate rune. Because his skill can miss. And it looks like the minion can also miss. And reflect damage should not be able to crit. So this is really only for his active and stuff, which is fine, but I feel like this in and of itself is not a major improvement to what it is. So I feel like he's really strong, but I don't think he's that good in PvE. Honestly, he's going to die. If you let him get hit by 4 enemy skills at like a Den 200 or something, he's gonna die. So his whole thing is staying alive as long as possible to stack this passive and then eventually just blowing people up. So if you can control this, that he fires when they're at like 51%, he probably can one-shot a lot of people starting at, I don't know, like round 10 or something. But staying alive until round 10 is very difficult in Den and Planet Trial. And especially in PvP. I don't think Brynn is an amazing tank, Murad. I feel like she's an okay tank for Den Planet Trial because you're relying on RNG that she doesn't get randomly petrified by Freya's regular or something like that. But in PvP, where you only have one chance, the odds of her just getting randomly crowd controlled before she can do anything, I find that to be a total killer. Scroll is probably amazing on Nyx because it comes with what, 60% hit rate or something like that. Brave game as the game on YouTube? What even is that? Hold up. I don't even have a game. Brave Frontier. I don't even know why it's doing that. I mean, he does damage. The point is, does he do damage in a way that matters? Does he do it in a burst fashion, or is it just slow? Because Aegina does a lot of damage, but a lot of times, just because she does a lot of damage isn't enough for you to win. Like Aegina, she's not the one that makes you win Planet Trial and Den. She is the one that tags along with the heroes that do make you win, which is basically Brynn. Brynn, Vivienne, Vegvasir, or someone. The ones that control the heroes. You see, you already have different concepts of what he needs. And so, because we don't know what his best is, so his burst, but he doesn't do that burst early. Like, if you look at trying to do one of these Den at, like, this level, if you haven't done that level of burst by, like, round 4, you probably aren't gonna win unless you've got whale artifacts. That's most of these fights. If you haven't shut them down by round like 3 or 4, you're probably gonna lose. Like, if you haven't used that to kill a couple of heroes. And Nyx hasn't ramped up by round 3. He doesn't have enough starting stats to make a difference at round 3 against enemies with, 31 million lives. So I hesitate to think that he is a major factor for this. But again, if people can prove me wrong, I'm willing to believe it. I just need to see it in action. Yeah. So basically he's not good with burst for PvE. He won't do it. And he'll just die. So... But Steven, are you sure he doesn't want hit rate? Like, he has no passive hit rate. Didn't we always used to talk about Valkyrie struggling with hit rate? Or Hodor? Why is Hodor any better? How come Hodor needs hit rate and Nyx doesn't? I don't that logic is I need to understand. Cuz his skill can miss. If you're saying his active is where his damage is, why are we not focusing on his hit rate? Every single one of his skills can miss. His skill can miss, his regular attack can miss. I'm assuming his minion can actually miss. I don't actually know that for sure, but I'm assuming that this minion can miss as well. Yeah, see, Steven, that's even worse. Hodor hits 4, and we use hit rate on him. So basically you're saying as long as Nyx does damage to someone, it's okay? Why is all of a sudden his 6 so much better than... Why is that so much better than 4? Considering he still has 0 hit rate. BRK, the point is, if he dies before his reflect can go out, then he doesn't reflect anything. And if you haven't set him up to survive all of those hits, and he eats 4 skills, he dies. How much hit rate do you need to make a significant difference? That's actually not the right question. Because that depends on how much dodge they have. If they have 0 dodge, you need 0 hit rate. If they have 30 dodge, then you would like to have, 20 to 30 hit rate. Now, by nature, all pets used to have... We used to come with a bunch of dodge. Oops, that's not what I want to do. By nature, warriors come with 25% dodge, wanderers 30, clerics 30, and then you have no idea what they do or do not have on their pets. Where was I gonna look? Like, you do or do not know that they have dodge on their pets or not. So the thing is, because you don't know how much dodge they actually have, it could be anywhere from 0 to 50% dodge. You're going to need a basic chunk of hit rate to get past that. Okay. Nyx's damage reduce, I think, is 20? I don't think it's 70. His damage reduce is actually 0 here. Oh no, 20. And then his skill is 20. So he gets 40% damage reduce. Which is not bad. But remember that you're going up against... When you consider 40% damage reduce, remember that they have 1,000,000 attack. And so if they do 40% less of that, let's say they do 30% of this total after your defense and all that skulled stats, he's still taking 300,000 damage. 360,000 damage from a regular hit. That's still a lot. And again, if he gets hit by the entire team of skills, he's gonna die. He's going to die. Should you convert your Viv to Valk? Absolutely not. That's a terrible idea. That's an absolutely terrible idea. Well, okay, true, but BRK, are you going to be able to change your rune? You're not going to change your rune just to go into Den and Planet Trial. You can change your artifact, you can change your talents, but remember that the level that he is, the star that he is, the rune that you have, those are going to stay the same, and so you still have to at least have some of that set up, and you have to know what you're changing to and from. Valk to Viv even is a questionable one at this time. Valkyrie does some pretty good work right now. Oh, I have baby cat. Hi, baby cat. If you already have Viv, keep her and level her up. Try to take her to T5. Try to go beyond T5. Try to go all the way. I don't think it's a good option. It's an option. Valid is... Valid, you are making the word valid do some heavy lifting there, Steven. No, we call Olivia the baby cat because we got her so young. Or she's the youngest of the three. And also, for bad choices, Olivia is very similar to Amelia, and so we called them by the wrong name often enough that we just gave up and started calling her baby. So she's still Olivia, but she's also baby. Olivia! You're so cute. Anyway. Oh, so I didn't get to show this off on this stream. I showed this off on the Pokemon stream. This is something that Envision actually showed off to me. And then completely out of coincidence, my girlfriend ended up buying it for me. This is hard to see, but there's a cutout, or there's like a insert. Oh god, that's really hard to see. That this is a Sylveon inside the Pokeball. So this is actually a hard full crystal ball. Ouch, that hurt. And then it comes with a light up base so that you can see that the light goes through it and kind of changes color here, so it lights up. Oh, you can see that it's red and it's clear. So this is something cool that I got for Christmas from my girlfriend. And so I just wanted to show that off because it's really cool. No, it is Sylveon inside. You haven't been impressed by Viv? I mean, impressed is... She still does like 25 million healing. So... It's not a matter of being impressed, it's a matter of she's very, very solid. She's still very, very solid. Like, I'm okay with this. Could Valkyrie have done better? Healing-wise, probably not as good. Definitely more damage. I don't know that Valkyrie would have done the same amount of healing. She might have, but... The wheel max currently is 360,000 purple... No, gold. 450,000 gold and 288,000 purple. I don't know what level that is. She times people out for sure. Valkyrie I know is good, but... Nyx is probably... Takanda, we were just discussing that. I think that he's going to be a little bit less useful in PvE. Which honestly is kind of what takes away from me wanting to put him in S+ tier. Because I feel that he may not be the strongest option in PvE. 210. We need someone that can data mine. Oh, I won. We need someone that can data mine that to actually tell us. I'm just randomly clicking. Oh, I won again. What? Really? What even? Oh, Arwen actually has mage right now, which is kind of cool. But I don't think I've ever managed to beat this one. This one is kind of hard. I don't think it's a good idea to lose one for the other. I believe both are still very, very solid choices. And if you've invested heavily in one, losing it to get the other is a tough call. Like, I would rather have both than to lose one. But that's wait, where is her HP healing from? Isn't her HP healing from when someone dies? So it's their HP healing is on someone dying. Isn't that a bit tougher for Den Planet Trial? I mean, Gold Souls is just a problem for everybody. Remember that even pre-update, we wanted an 88 warrior to fight Valkyrie most of the time. That has always been the case because she's always been annoying. She just got more annoying, which means you need to try harder to get her. I could convert my second Vivienne to Valkyrie. I don't think I'm using this one so much. Should I just do that? Like, I already made one. I'm not so against this. I'm not going to be able to work on her forever, though. That's the problem. Like, clearly, this next fuse is going in 100% to Nyx. Everything is going to Nyx. And I don't have any 9-star fodders, so everything is going to be, like, based on that. I actually converted that Valk to Vivienne. That is true. That is true. What a waste of Phoenix. What a waste of Phoenix Stones. What a waste of copies. I threw away 9 copies of Valkyrie and now I'm throwing away 9 copies of... So that means that Vivienne will do a lot better in slow grind PvP fights. Whereas Valkyrie will do great if you're stronger than them. So I don't think that one is always 100% better than the others. It's just you'd like to have both. Do I have a lot of Valkyrie copies? I feel like I don't. Is that all I had? Oh, I have a 6-star. Yuck. I wouldn't say Viv is easy to get, but she's not the hardest. Oh, that's right. I was gonna convert lightning to Nyx. So I wasted my effort in leveling up that Nyx to 100. Because that'll break down the lightning, because I don't need her anymore. Okay, that helps. That actually helps a lot. That means that I don't need to worry about Oh, that changes a lot, actually. That changes a lot. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I have 15. I can do that. Who was it that asked? Sathya. I actually had 530 yellow skins. But they're really hard to get right now. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, can I? 1 to 9 stars. Resume everything. Well, he's only 5 stars. It costs 100 gems. Did I really spend 26 million gold on this? Why is it 26 million gold? Well, if I convert, I'm only going to get back 30% of this, right? Well, whatever. Either way. No. This is the special event convert, which you get everything back. You actually keep all the copies. Oh, yeah, rune. Rune. You're right. I dumped a bunch of money in his rune. In that case, I'm going to waste the 100 gems and get it back. You're right. I did level his rune. I thought that I was going to level him. I forgot that I was going to convert him, so I'm going to return him and get that back. Throwing away 100 gems. Everything I did was for naught. BIOS, do you get 100% back on the convert? Oh. Oh, I'll get everything back. Okay, fine. So I'll spend the Phoenix Stones to convert Lightning to Nyx, and I will get all my copies of Lightning back. So this is a special event convert that gives you everything back. I assumed that doing this would only... They did not specify that I'll get everything back, but whatever. We'll find out. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Most expensive return? Wait, what? I don't have anyone else to return. Wait, what? Steven, you lost me. Qua, I don't have 5 copies of Nyx. I can't do it. I'm waiting for Wednesday because that's when my fuse resets and that's when I'll be pulling keys to actually get the Nyx. Right now, I can't do anything. There's a reason that I said what I said, which is... I need 5 copies of Nyx, and I've got 1. If I ever want to return anything, this is the least expensive option. But what does that mean? They still have to be 10 stars. Squalzy only if you want to convert him. Remember that you got to spend 1 Phoenix Stone to convert him as well. Or... Of all the returns I already wish to do, that's the most expensive one, I think. Everyone else I have is someone that I'm going to eventually want to level up. Like, I want Azathoth, I want Chesia, I want my Vivienne, I want my Mulan, etc., etc. Alright, how good is Valkyrie at just T4? Is she going to be solid at just T4? Oh man, you can't see the... It's still 15% HP healing. That's still pretty solid. Well, Qua, that's what we're going to find out. They're supposed to be giving us some more resources in the next major update. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I'm still going to remain non-negative and assume that when the next patch will address some of the concerns we had. Remember, they said this patch came out too quickly. They actually came out and said this patch came out too quickly for them to change much of the numbers of resources. So all of the concerns that we have, which is more gold souls and all the rest of that, should be more addressed in the next update. So as of right now, everything's slow. We'll see. Which hero should be upgraded? Wow, that is a really, really hard question. That is the most open-ended question in the game. I suggest you check out the tier list and use that to start with, because if I just go down the list and tell you which heroes are worth it, it'll take me forever. And so, you know, I don't want to do that. $2.4 million extra purple per day. Oh no, the purple increase is decent. It's a 20% more purple per day from idling, plus if you're lucky and can do expedition and get some of these, it's not nothing, it's just not enough. Because if you think about it, 2.4 million isn't even one level of a hero at like a decent level. So it's nice, it's just not enough. We need more. Typhoon, it's Nyx. Nyx plus Secret Treasure for Arwen and Phoenix and Monkey King in Soul Shop. That's next event. I'm kind of happy to see the Arwen because I need copies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... to have enough gems for it after all of this nonsense, but... Oh yeah, that reminds me. Not this. Okay, we'll buy 2. We'll buy 1. No, we'll buy 2? Maybe I'll buy 2. Okay, we'll buy 2. Is Monkey King still worth it? Not so much. Arguably, even Phoenix isn't really worth it right now. BIOS, I lose at 0 sometimes. But, I mean, clearly everybody at least tries to play Expedition. it's unless you are purposely handicapping yourself and you don't want feathers, like, everybody should at least be trying to play some expedition. But feathers are very, very important right now, especially with the double gold pet food from this. This was actually a pretty nice change, because most of us were dumping all of our feathers into this, and so 100% increase is nice. BIOS. Okay, BIOS, let me tell you something. That everything you said is contradictory to the word lazy. Okay? Let me go through that and tell you that a lazy person is not going to clear expedition multiple times. It's way too tedious to do it, especially when I can still lose at 0. But absolutely, that is something that can be addressed, which is getting these gems and feathers is very nice. You're like, lazy people shouldn't be lazy. My God, if we had the answer to that one, the world would be such a different place. Like, if only I could be less lazy. No, I kind of like being lazy. It's fun being lazy. That's why I'm lazy. That guy, I mean, Aegina in Feather Shop is nice, but like I said, that gold pet food, because it's just so critical. It's hard to want to prioritize Aegina over that, especially when Undead is currently the best faction in the game, and everybody should be using 99% of their converts in Undead for Emir, Detlef, Ripper, Hodor, Aegina. Like, all of those are solid. Well, Ripper, Detlef only for early players. But is Rillia good on defense? Rillia is good in the trash can. That is the only place she is good in. Yeah, but that guy, again, all your converts will be an Undead. You'll get her. She's not exactly super rare, and she's in a lot of elite chests as well. Maybe she's not, actually. Maybe she's not. That one I'm not sure about. She used to be. Okay, fine. Best convertible faction. Is that better? The best faction you can convert in. You know, auto-completing at 0 is not a bad idea. Letting us auto-complete at 0 would be really nice. But it wouldn't help all the rest of us that at least still want to get the 56. Lucas, if I knew whether or not the Heaven or Hell hero would be better, I'd be a millionaire. Reza, Zexanoth is not amazing. Sathya, Rascal might be amazing, but because a lot of people were forced to skip him, there's a very, very small number of people that actually have a high level Rascal, but his numbers look good. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. No, we just do not have the information to know more. Like, the heroes came out so fast that we didn't even have time to play with Lightning before Rascal came out. And we didn't have time to play with Rascal before Emir came out. And we didn't even have time to play with Emir before Nyx came out. And so just everybody is playing catch up, and nobody has had time to actually research any of the last 4 heroes in a row. And it's just like, what the hell do we do? So it's like it's just not a good time right now. Or I mean Leo. Yeah. I missed Leo in there, but you get the idea. Is happiness in a convertible faction? Yes. If you have a convertible, you will be happy. You will be happier. That's what you were asking, right? Well, okay. You won't be happier in the rain, but maybe the rest of the time. Elf is the weakest faction, I think. Or is it Horde right now? Angel, so right now I'm playing Figure Fantasy, which is another idle game, kind of like this. More closer to the Valor Legends AFK Arena style. Hi, Eric. Brazil, nice. I'm playing Merge Mansion, which is a merging game. And what else am I playing? I play a Gretzko, which is a match 3 game. And then... yeah, I play a few games. I play a couple of puzzle games and stuff. The factions from strongest to weakest? Heaven and Hell is probably about even. They go back and forth a lot, so it's hard to always rank one better than the other. But at this time, Undead is definitely the strongest, followed by Alliance. The Horde and Elf is kind of tough. I kind of think Elf is better. I kind of think Elf is better. Like, Arwen is required for bosses. Rascal is still strong, and Veg is still a good tank, so that's 3 good heroes. Horde, Kurt, and Phoenix both are really on their way out. Phoenix is really on his way out. I'm tempted to put Horde last right now. Leo, we just kind of forgot that Leo existed. That's kind of where it is right now. I would love to see more info on Rascal. I would love to know like what he can do, how he can do it, and what he needs to do it. I would love to see it. We just, again, there's like one person on my Discord with a T4 Rascal. Like one. So we just don't have the info to really think about it. Poor Leo. Poor Leo. Leo has been inadvertently erased from existence. It's not that Phoenix is bad. It's that he gets outclassed. He's still great for PvE and as a boss hero in terms of supporting your big damage. But if you made different heroes, or if you made bigger heroes, you actually have no need to go back in and fill in with a Phoenix. So like if you already made like a T5 red Sigurd or something and a T5 red Brynn and all of that, you don't need to go back and say, well, I need a 6th hero, let me throw in Phoenix. You can just skip Phoenix altogether. So if you already made Phoenix, he's decent. If you didn't make him already, there is no need to chase him. Let's put it that way. Hi, Shubham. Weren't you here already? I thought I said hi to you earlier. Can't remember. Shubham, I don't know where you heard that because anyone that said that is making it up. You regretted breaking Phoenix? No, my Phoenix has use. I still use my Phoenix all the time. The point is that if you didn't already have one, you don't need one. There's better options. Like, you can instead focus on Chesia, or like Veg, or Vivienne, or Valkyrie, or like Valkyrie is actually a good one. You know, if you don't have a Phoenix and you've already got a tank with someone else, I'd rather push Valkyrie than Phoenix. Shubham, that's up to you, isn't it? I just realized, if you don't use Phoenix for Void Boss, your other option is pretty much Yig. I would die before I told someone to build Yig for Void. Oh man. I don't feel like Phoenix is essential for Den Planet Trial. I'd rather have a second Scold, honestly. But, you know, there are options. There are ways that you can do it. So, like I said, it's not that Phoenix is bad. If you already have him, he's good. But there's no reason to chase him. Like, if this Phoenix was not on my roster, I wouldn't go out of my way to make him. The Planet Trial without Heaven and Hell, Vivienne is crucial for those. Kurt before Yig. Yes, you're right. It was Yig and then Leo. And then Alliance had Watchman, who is bad, followed by Lightning, who is also bad. So actually, Alliance did not release good heroes. And yet, even though they released 2 bad heroes in a row, they still came up second best because Valkyrie got buffed and became amazing. Okay, Steven, that's a good point. Who else burns? Does anyone else have burn? X-Death. You want X-Death? Who else burns? I don't know who else burns. Doesn't Bale have a chance to burn? He has a random chance to burn. A 33% chance to burn. That's not really useful. That's not really useful. Khalil, when does Khalil burn? Nope, that's too low level of a Khalil. Khalil doesn't burn at all. BIOS. You liar. Khalil himself does extra damage to burning, but he does not actually do any burning. Oh. An alliance. So if all 6 people crit, does this include him? This one I don't know. But if, let's say you have 5 people crit, you have 5 chances at 33%. So there's a high chance that he'll get it. Hey Roses, long time no see. Rascal could be an interesting one, but is Rascal a good boss hero though? I feel like Rascal's not an amazing boss hero. His own damage is not there, and he's a little bit unreliable. Like, he's a good hero against a full team, but I'm not so sure about against a boss, especially because they're immune to his sleep. So the elf possession actually does absolutely nothing to bosses. So really the only thing that you're looking at is his crit damage by 30%, adding some abnormal status, which is whatever. And then these bonus things are... they're nothing special, honestly. See, if it's only abnormal damage, that's not that big. So, really, he's not a boss hero. If he's there, he's basically a burn bot just for elemental force. But again, is it extra damage due first possession? I didn't see that stat. I don't see that he does extra damage to heroes with possession. He doesn't do anything extra to final... You would rather have his dots rather than giving Arwen like 30% more damage from a Phoenix? You think he's better than 30% of Arwen? I'm gonna disagree with that. And the other thing is, because you're relying on all that, and they all get wiped off when he dies, if he dies like multiple times in one turn, you gotta reland all of them all the time. And so you are not guaranteed to have all three all the time. The best hero to provide poison. Really? You think him over Aegina? I've been using Aegina. Aegina is only on her skill for poison. Oh, that's true, huh? Okay, okay. Okay, so in terms of adding poison, he's probably the best, then. But bleed is obviously taken, and burn, I still think that Phoenix... Well, okay, maybe if you can get rid of Phoenix by using... That leaves you a spot for something else. Bleed bot is Samurai? No, bleed bot is Mulan. Mulan bleeds on her regular attack. Oh, no, it doesn't. Mulan only bleeds on her... Oh, no, yeah, it does. Mulan bleeds on her regular attack and her skill. Yeah, okay, so if you're using that to dump Phoenix... You know what? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. So, the obvious downside to this is that I don't have a Rascal. Doesn't this fail if you don't kill the boss every single turn? And also, if Arwen is your slowest hero, which she often is, isn't she faster than the boss? If she's faster than the boss, she exits shadow form. Yeah, top of my cluster in 2025 when I make Rascal. Arwen is the best boss hero in the game, hands down, no argument. There is nobody that's better. Well, I have 3, 4... I have 4 copies of Rascal, so that's not happening. Ooh. So even if it's cancelled, she still gets it? Wow. That's kind of ridiculous. But it's also still only 70. Remember that Mulan has, what, 80? And Mulan still gets hit a lot. And if you take her up to T5... Detlef is actually 3rd on bosses. He's actually 3rd, believe it or not. This goes up to 50, I think. So I'm still questioning 70% dodge versus 90. Who's second? Second is, believe it or not, is Saizo. Believe it or not. Where do you get 5%? Where do you get only 5%? Ninja does not cancel revive, and he still sucks. But his boss damage is still better than Detlef's. Where do you get that Arwen is only 5% less than Mulan? Mulan is 80, or no. Mulan is 80% base dodge, Steven. Where are we going with this? What? Arwen's shadow is 70. Okay, Steven, what the hell? Why are your numbers so different than what I'm looking at? What is Steven even talking about? He's the one with promoting Arwen, and he's wrong. If Steven is wrong, who can we believe when people throw out these potential ideas? Mulan is 90 at purple. Hodor T5 is good, period. Without Aegina or Chessia. Remember, Bale also. Steven, your math. Steven, your math is terrible. Steven, your math is terrible. What the hell? Why is 70% 5% less than 80? I'm so confused. Okay, we're going to drink our drink and hope that Steven figures out his math today. Oh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. Hold up. I know how to do this. Alright, this is for Steven. 80 minus 70 is 10. This is for Steven, because he apparently didn't know this. 90 minus 70 is 20. Steven, this is amazing. Alright, Steven, once again, let's start over. Mulan is at 40% base at T4 or T5, and at T5 red or T5 purple becomes 50. Doesn't she get 10 more from something? I thought she got 10 more from something. Am I including... I might be including her, the old numbers. I might be including the old pet dodge that we don't use anymore. Oh, shoot. Yeah, the old familiar one is not, we don't get that anymore. Well, Steven, your 45 is wrong, so I will not trust you. Good night, BIOS. Thanks for stopping in. Shubham, you could probably replace Kurt or Azathoth with Bryn. Chesia is kind of tough to fit in that team. See, if I trusted Pogi, Pogi would tell me that this was actually 45, so, you know. That wouldn't help me too much. Now I want to know why. So Arwen is not a... Arwen does not bleed. So didn't you say bleed bot was... Or did you say dodge? Well, the point is, if I'm getting hit with that 10% higher, why would I want to go lower? That's my point. Mulan gets hit a lot. That was why Bold had so much issue with what was going on with the Void Boss, is because Mulan would just get hit multiple times. Okay, so the point is that I cannot use Arwen as a dodge tank unless I have Rascal. Who else would bleed? No, well, if I use Aegina... Let me see here. But Aegina also only does it on skill. Does Nyx have taunt? Nyx does have taunt. He taunts when the pet comes back to life, I believe. Okay, well, I'm not even going to think about Leo because we're just going to forget that Leo exists. Would this give me everything? This gives me bleed, burn, and then some poison some of the time, not all the time. Zex versus Void Boss. Zex does not do any damage scaling, so his damage would not be that amazing, I think. And then also, he does HP damage that's capped, but I don't believe he scales up his own attack enough. And then his silence just doesn't work. I'm not sure, actually. But then I have to do... Oh wait, Chesia bleeds. Chesia bleeds. Doesn't she bleed on her regular? And I'm using this anyway. So why... Couldn't I just use this? Oh no, wait. No, I have to... Everybody's HP damage is capped, I think. Isn't it? Shoot. This is a problem. So... But I have no way to land poison reliably. That's kind of a problem. So... Hodor might be okay, but not great. I'd probably rather have Aegina than Hodor. Hi, Terry. It really ends up being Mulan. Nobody bleeds better than Mulan. So, bleed, burn, poison. This is the only way you can get them reliably, so without Rascal. So, if I had Rascal, then it would look something like this and Rascal. No, that's not right either. If I had Rascal... Now, this is only for the first fight, so I'm not worried about using these two to lower his energy. If I had Rascal, who would actually be the sixth? If I'm using him to be all three DOTs, who else would I throw in? Who else buffs Arwen? Kurt's really minor for this. That guy, DOTs are extremely important for the very first fight. Only for Elemental Force. So I guess this is for the first fight. And then after that is gonna look something like this. I mean, I guess it would still be this. I guess it would be this. Because Rascal does up your crit damage. So assuming I had Rascal, this would be my sustained team. If I had Arwen at T5 purple. But because I don't have Rascal, really all of that is kind of moot. Well, if nothing else, it convinced me that I don't need to push Mulan to T5 purple. So, that's good. That's good. Angel, that's a very hard question to answer. Valkyrie does big damage and big healing, so she's good. Arwen will max crit. Crit rate is fine, but Rascal's not buffing crit rate. Rascal is actually buffing your crit damage. This is crit damage. And so you can max that. I don't know that you really can max that. It can always be more. It can always be more. And then Rascal can also hurt his energy. Oh, it is crit rate? What? Okay, that's not useful. That's kind of annoying. Alright, what am I missing? What is Rascal's buff then? Angel, you kind of have to read her skills in... Her healing just got humongous. Okay, so what is Rascal's actual team buff doing? Wait, I thought Arwen hit 100% crit rate naturally. Her crit rate is 40. What? All this time I thought Arwen had 100% crit rate. I thought somebody was saying that eventually she reaches max crit rate. Who got a huge heal buff? Valkyrie. Valkyrie got a gigantic patch in the update a couple weeks ago. So she actually only has 40%? Plus 70. So she has 70% crit rate. She has 70% naturally. So giving her 30% crit rate... No, wait, 40? Oh, no, yeah, 40. Because at T5 it goes up. So she has naturally 70%. Srikant Valkyrie is pretty good, yes. Plus Skuld. Skuld gives how much? 10. So if she's at 70 plus 20 from 2 Skulls, she's at 90. I feel like Rascal's 30 is not... No, I mean, I get that, Steven, but the point is, if she fires after Skuld, she's got 90. And this says this can stack, so if Skulds are firing frequently, which they will be with multiple Tears of the Goddess, she's gonna be at 100. Okay, let's look at this guy. Crit. Oh, it's crit damage. You're really only missing out on the first turn of 10%. And then after that, I'm not sure. Okay, in that case, if I have Vinci, she's at 107 turn 1. My Vinci specifically. No, I don't need multiple tiers 3. I just need 2 scolds with tiers. Well, okay, I'm not going to reroll crit potential because that's very expensive and gold food is a premium, so that's not an option. But at least where I am right now, she's at 87% crit, 2 scolds fire, she's at 107. Now, 2 scolds will not be firing the beginning of every single turn, so that actually doesn't apply on subsequent battles. But once the scolds get rolling, you should be there. Well, okay, Steven, let's not consider that because nobody's min-maxing their potentials right now. So if you've got it, you've got it. I happen to have it, so that's good. If I didn't have it, then so be it. But it's as luck would have it, I have it right now. That is, we'll just say that that one is a if. It lasts 3 rounds, but guess what? You fire your skill every 3 rounds. Because Skuld's not going to miss her regular or her skill, and Skuld is all faster than Arwen. So, this is basically permanent. However, if the Skulls start the battle with 0 energy, then you lose 2 rounds of this. So, in that sense, Rascal is better. In that sense. Because Rascal gives it to you right off the bat from turn 1 without having to deal with any sort of waiting for energy. So that's... I see the idea. I see the idea. Well, the point is, again, moot because I only have 4 copies of Rascal, so... I'm not gonna even really... I'm not even gonna think about that. Wait, why Leo? Leo doesn't give crit rate. He gives crit damage. I love the idea of Leo. I really do. I wish he was better. I wish there was more of a reason to use him. I would love an excuse to try and make Leo. I would love a donation of about 10 copies in order to do that, but I would love an excuse to make Leo. Like, if there's a chance that can make him better... what? Is that a T5 thing? What? What dodge? Lowered boss hit rate. Yeah, that was what we thought about when we first saw Leo's stats, is that his hit rate reduction would be interesting. And when he first came out and I was using him in Expedition, it was pretty good, but I think it wasn't enough, and then my average damage per fight dropped by like 30-40%. But if you can fight almost infinitely, then it's hard to say. The heroes this cycle: Nyx, followed by Emir, then Rascal, then Leo, then Lightning. That would be my personal rating. And that's only because Rascal feels like he has a lot of stuff that we haven't tapped into yet. But Leo is going to be... Oh, I see. Wait, how much does he reduce by? Does he not reduce for 3 rounds? 2 rounds. Oh, 2 rounds. Leo, or Lightning, is just like... She's just damage. But she's not like amazing damage. She could be finely tuned to do some damage, but in terms of team synergy and all of that, it's hard to imagine that she's gonna do better than Leo. If Leo's buffs were permanent, well, this for 3 rounds, this is huge. For PvP, that's all you need. I guess that's true. We don't know what his stats increase. All right. I think we're going to call it here for today. I don't think I have anything else to show off. So tomorrow is back to Resident Evil. And then Wednesday will be me attempting to pull my keys. I'm going to hopefully get Nyx as high as I can get, but we'll see. If I can get him to... So if I get him to 10, I can make 9, 9... 9. Wait, how many 9s do you get to make? Just 2, right? That takes me to T1. If I overfuse a 9 and skip the 10, I can take him to T2. He should be at least fun at T2. Not as good as I would like him to be, but I guess that's about as high as I can take him and still have him be somewhat useful. Probably not super useful, but at least fun. Of course, the other limiting factor is gonna definitely be purple, so purple, because I don't have that much. So Steven, I think I'm just gonna go in for Nyx. He may be boring, but he's still going to be annoying. People are still going to be very annoyed fighting him. I don't think there's any doubting that. I'm happy with boring, so I'm willing to pull, but knowing you, it's really a tough call. So, because you're not happy with boring Nyx, it's not such a bad idea for you to skip. Oh, I have no gems. Have I tested Nyx? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tested him out the wazoo. In peaks. In peaks. Oof, my gems. My poor gems. Asathia, that's just a recent hero thing. There was a time where they released a bunch of clerics in a row, and that was the cleric time. There was a time that they released a bunch of mages in a row, and mages became the big thing. And so, you know, whatever it is, it is. There was a time when they released Wanderers in a row, when Mars Chesia came out, and Wanderers were all the rage. So, it is the motion of the waves. How is he boring? He's not interesting because all he does is damage and timeout. He doesn't have any interesting strategies that can be used with a lot of other heroes. Like having him doesn't you can't make a team around him. You can only make a good team and throw him in there, and it's a better team. But that applies to all teams he's in. There's no special thing you can do with him that is only unique to him. Terry, be prepared to cry. Look at this amazing whale ranking. Look at this amazing whale ranking. Look at this guy with 51 points, slaughtering the rest of the server. He is so far ahead, away, number 1, we will never catch up. I will never catch up to 51 points. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, Steven, because you don't like to play like that, you're probably better off skipping him. Because it physically pains you to use a boring team. To be like, I won, but this was just the stupidest win. It pains you to have to say things like that. I know that. So you're probably better off skipping him. And squandering the up chest. Freya is good to... Wait, what? Freya is okay. But if you're converting to Nyx, it's a good idea to convert to Nyx. Freya is just not as amazing as she used to be. I know, Terry. Isn't it amazing? So high. So high. I'll never beat this score. I could never beat that score. Alright, guys. I'm going to call it here for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I don't either. I'm okay with boring. I'm happy with boring because then it means I don't have to min-max anything and I don't have to play around with all my gears and all that stuff. So, I'm okay with that. But we know Steven's not. That's just not the kind of player he is. And that's not bad. It's tiring, but it's not bad. I like to sit back and just let things happen. Alright, guys. I'm going to call it for tonight. Good night. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow with Resident Evil, or if you don't watch those, which a lot of people don't, we'll be back on Wednesday with the rest of this week's event, and I will be pulling keys and fusing. So, good night, guys. See you next time.